everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Square Room. I'm Joe.
Arigato gozaimasu. I'm Des.
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
I recently learned something from the school of TikTok.
Oh, God.
I know. I feel like anytime I come to you with something that I learned on TikTok, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Lord, what is it?
Are they banned again? Are they being banned in the U.S.?
I think it was postponed for 90 days,
Oh,
but
that's nice.
but that 90 days is approaching.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I wrote it down. Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, boy.
I learned.
Oh, God.
How do I say this as like not super vulgar? I learned that when men want to scratch their balls,
Okay.
they play the world's smallest violin. Apparently. So apparently it's like a thing. They call it like the pinch and roll. Like, I guess you guys don't just like scratch your balls. Like, you'll like grab, pinch the skin and squeeze. Is that a thing? Is that real?
I don't know.
Or is TikTok lying to me?
I don't know.
I'm like, Des, tell me how you scratch your balls. That's what I've heard. But I can believe it because you remember years ago we discovered on the podcast that ball skin actually has no feeling.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of like pain, it's the balls, like the gonads inside.
I think I tested that theory and I was correct.
Did you?
The skin thing, yeah.
Oh, yes. This was when it was like audio only, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't witness to it, but you know.
But then, hold on. In a sense.
Did you just pinch your eye as a way to test
My eyelid.
Well, yes.
No, in terms of like.
That's not the same type of skin.
Yeah, I realized after I pinched it, and I was like, Des, I'm pretty sure there's nerve endings in your skin on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that test didn't really.
Is it debunked? Is it confirmed? Like what's the verdict here?
I don't recall pinching like this.
I don't think it's like
but
that.
I recall
I heard it's like a
pinching
pinch
like this.
Pinch and oh my God, like what?
Like pulling. Like
on your balls?
Yeah. It doesn't
now
hurt.
I don't have balls,
despite
what some of y'all may think. But that sounds aggressive.
No, it's not.
Des, you went like this. Like you
Yeah,
basically grabbed and yanked.
It's just a tug.
Like if a woman did that to you, you would file charges.
I 100% would. 100%. Because what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's a tug. But
I heard it's like a pinch and then you like roll is like the way. And like someone said, like the video said it, the person in the video, but then like all the comments were like, yeah, pinch and roll, world's smallest violin.
Okay, I think I can understand that. I might have done that before, but not realize.
Now you're gonna be thinking about it.
Yeah, I am. Now I'm gonna ask other guys about their ball habits.
Call one right now. The one that you were on the phone with when you just got here.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
Look
at this. I love getting a live reaction. Better answer.
He just signed into my Disney Plus, so he might be watching Disney.
It tells you when someone signs in?
But we were just talking about it because I'm like, why do you even have my password if you don't use it?
You have reached.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone else?
I do. This guy's just annoying though. Don't say nothing crazy. You're on the podcast right now.
Whoa, you know I'm the king of crazy though.
We have a question.
Turn it
I
up.
may have an answer.
That's up. If you need to scratch your balls, how do you scratch? Like, what do you do? Do you pinch it?
No. Just
Or by myself.
by yourself. Give me the phone.
If I'm by myself, I'm going in there. But if I'm around people,
No.
I go through the pocket.
Wait, you really can't turn up your phone
No,
anymore,
that's it.
Des? Your phone is shit. Okay. No. Okay. Not like how you approach it. Like, say, you're free to do what you got to do. Like, are you just straight up like scratching with your nails? Are you?
There's gonna be skin under my nose.
You-
100% I'm scratching. I'm scratch. I'm scratching the itch. Excuse me.
Okay,
100%.
what I heard is
And
that
then I might sniff it.
Yeah.
Why is he laughing? Because he does it too. That's like man 101. You have to smell whatever you scratch.
that's disgusting.
And you have to smell it twice to confirm the first time that you smell it.
If you have to smell it twice, you need to hop in the shower. What are you confirming?
Just make sure you smell what you smell.
Sometimes it's not stink. It's like a little twang. It's not,
Once you start twanging, you need to. You need to.
Once you start stinking, once you can smell yourself through your drawers, you need to shower.
Fact.
You shouldn't reach that point.
Well, sometimes you're just walking, you're fresh. But now there's a little congested, so it sweats a little more.
If you're just walking and you can smell yourself, that's wild. Like the only time that's acceptable is like after the gym or something.
Well, if you have pubic hair too, you sweat a lot down there. But if you're bald, you don't sweat like that. So what if you don't sweat like that?
Then you shouldn't be stinking like that.
But you still got to scratch. The stink is the second step. The scratch is the first. You only know if you're stinking after the scratch. You don't know if you're stinking before the scratch. If you know you're stinking before the scratch, just shower.
Simple.
If you're kick up watching Netflix, you're scratching and sniffing.
Okay, what I heard was that the way men do it is they will do like a pinch and roll.
I've done that too. That's a little more painful than scratch.
Is it? I heard they do that because it can be painful to scratch because like your balls are sensitive.
That too, but if you're scratching in the same spot like that, you have fleas. You need to go get checked. That's the thing. If you're scratching hard enough to hurt yourself, you need to go see a specialist.
I mean, I agree with that. Okay, all right. I guess we'll take that.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, peace.
Your girlfriend just called.
Good. I mean, oh no.
Interesting. Hold on. I wonder if this person will answer. I low-key love when we call people.
Just to hear other people's actual opinion.
Yeah. You see, I feel like my phone automatically is louder than yours.
It is. You know what kind of phone that is?
Hello, you're on the podcast, so let's, don't say anything crazy.
Okay.
I have a question. Are you able to answer?
Of course. Go ahead.
Okay. So, as a man, I need to know when your balls itch.
Oh God, why is all have this up with that?
How do you go about scratching? Like how do you itch your balls?
Like just normal, like you just it.
Like you just go in like nails, just hand scratch?
Yeah.
The same way you scratch your leg?
Yeah, just like that, yeah.
Okay, because I heard on TikTok that guys will they pinch the skin and roll it. They say it's like the world's smallest violin. That's how they itch their balls. So I'm trying to confirm if that's true. No?
No, I have never done that in my life or heard that technique ever.
Okay, and I need to confirm one more
The
thing.
pinch and roll.
Yeah, the pinch and roll. Seriously.
I know where you're gonna confirm.
Okay, so we had just called one of Dez's friends, and he let me in on some more information. So now I got to ask you, if you're going in and you're scratching, are you sniffing after? Is this a scratch and sniff? Thank you. Okay, because I did not think that was normal.
Well, if it's clean, I got nothing to smell, but if it's dirty,
That's what I'm saying. Because if it gets to the point where you feel like you need to smell it, then you just need to hop in the shower, right?
Well, they do say scratch and sniff. That's like a saying, you know what I mean?
Yes, but that's for something scented.
Yeah, that's just nasty, but no, I don't do that. We need to be clean. Listen, I got in the scratch, I did the sniff.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for helping
I look forward to hearing my feedback.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye, Sujan.
Bye.
I feel like that just is the textbook definition of the difference between your friends and mine.
100%. That is game night right there.
That's so funny. But I believe your friend, but both of them kind of really said no to the pinch and roll. That's what I'm kind of getting for the most part.
I don't know. Maybe the pinch and roll is a cultural thing.
Maybe.
White.
No, I
Okay.
I
No,
picked
no.
up
It was
on that.
just in case they didn't.
Okay, well, anyways, that was debunked. I recently, so you remember, it was the last episode, right? Like Power Hour, when I was telling you about the person who DM'd me, and it was like, what's the, and like it was like a video, and it's like, oh, when you like, what's like a turn off?
Yeah.
And it was like when you send. Like when a guy sends
Yeah,
Instagram
a
reels.
red flag. Yeah.
Or whatever. And yeah, just like a red flag, a turn off, whatever. And like, I was like, we don't have that relationship. Like that's the one and only real meme anything you've ever sent me. Yeah. So I told you all about that. And then like nothing happened after that. Like there was no conversation. Like I think I reacted like, ha ha ha, LOL, like whatever. And then recently, no message. It was so-and-so has sent you a reel. I didn't open it. I need to know what I should do. Should I open it for the sake of the podcast?
Well, maybe you guys are going to be real friends. I have real friends. We don't say words. We just send reels to each other.
But I haven't sent anything to this person.
Yeah, but maybe he's trying to start it. Like, I'm going to keep sending you, and eventually you're going to send me, and we're just going to go back
eventually.
and forth.
Yeah, it's been like 2 days now. I haven't opened it because I was like, why? You know?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's literally nothing.
Oh, he likes you, BS. What you're playing. He likes you. He's trying to send you hints. He's sending hints.
Oh, I get it. Hold on, please. I thought it was nothing, but the song, and then it's a picture. It says, "I'm blown away by this costume," and it's like a couple's costume, and it's a man with a hat and a shirt covered in like leaves, like fall leaves, and then the woman is wearing a shirt that says "leaf blower."
That's funny. That's funny.
But that's why I was like, "Oh, it's just a funny costume," and then I like took it in.
Yeah.
And then the song, "This Could Be Us," but that's not him hitting. That's him being like, "Give me head."
No, he's being like witty with it though, so it's like it's so silly.
This is now the second.
Can you send me that?
Yeah, I can send it to you. I feel like I shouldn't, but I will.
Oh, no, I like that one.
I don't understand. Is this how like people talk to people these
Sometimes,
days?
yeah. I've heard.
Like with no conversation?
Zero.
Like I get
that
like
is the conversation. Different memes to each other. You can talk through memes.
I could, but the ones I send, he not gonna like.
Oh boy.
They're gonna be like, I hate men.
Exactly. He'll understand.
Because all I gotta do is like hop, skip, and jump to my girls group chat, and there's so many that I could.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's like the one where it's just like
Crazy.
3 of us. It like if you go through it, you'll be like, oh my god, like you
guys
hate
really
men.
hate men.
You hate men.
I think in the DM that me and my 2 cousins are like, it's just pure nonsense. Like actual guy nonsense. Like, why'd you guys even send this to each other?
No, my other one is nonsense. Like one of them that we sent is like how important it is to have a crew of like insane women who are just on your side, and like we put that in the group chat. I might have been the one who sent that. A lot of these they're just long, so I can't. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what we also like to send in this girls group chat? Men barbershop glow ups. Like you know,
before and after.
yeah, like the videos.
Oh, that's nice.
And then like where they put like at the end they take off their glasses, put on a chain, and put on some earrings. It's like the cut is nice. You don't need to do all that, but they do it anyways. So it's not all hating men. We appreciate men too.
Oh, that's good.
Well, it's more so the barbers, but you know.
Would it be the same way if the man had a toupee on?
I guess, yeah.
Oh,
like it's just the idea of a glow up, because like we obviously know like before and afters of girls with like makeup and stuff, but we're like a beard and a cut.
Yeah, we do
for
the
a man.
We do the opposite.
Ooh, what?
We're not sending no girls glow up. We're sending like,
You're
look
sending-
what she looked like before. What the fuck is that? Yeah, it's not like ooh, look at her after.
But it's because you're not gonna send like, but all of this is in one video. Like we're not scrolling to try to find the man. Like, but you wouldn't send like a makeup tutorial like before no makeup 100%. And then after. Oh, you would.
100%.
Oh, okay. So,
just to show like you can't trust what you see.
Some of us were like sorcery.
Yeah.
Diabolical.
Absolutely. I've seen one with like a lady who had no teeth. Like she was super old. Like I don't want to say she's old, but she was old looking. And like
I think I know that woman.
It was
and then
crazy.
it's like and she puts her teeth in, does her makeup, and she looks 20 years younger.
But
she lost her teeth.
Pregnancy. We spoke about it, I remember. And
I can never forget.
Every woman I see that has no teeth, that's what I think about.
Especially when they're young. Because it's like you have no reason to have no teeth.
Yeah.
You know how like you can get gestational diabetes when you're pregnant? You know you can get like gestational breast cancer?
Everything.
Like, being pregnant is fighting for your life. And I'm already fighting for my life.
Don't do it.
Don't do it?
Don't do it.
Do you think I should have kids?
No.
But, like, our kids can play together.
No, I don't think you should have kids.
When you come to record, it's like a little play
I don't
dates.
think you should have kids.
No?
I think you should have kids if you're with a man or a person who was also an only child.
Look at you, progressive.
Come on
person.
now.
Oh, you think I need to have kids with an only child?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
People who...
I don't want to have one. Because
no. But
it's lonely.
And I
was lonely.
You're going to have one and be like, I'm not doing that again. I'm so sorry. I'm not.
I know, but like,
If
I feel
it
like I
happens
need
again,
at least
it's
two.
going to be on accident.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I always told myself 2. And then, like, because I want a girl, I'm like, if I don't have my girl, then I'd do 3.
I think the problem
Recently,
is...
someone was like, but maybe 4, because, like, even numbers. And I was like, damn it, you got me. Because, like, they need little... What if they pair off and then, like, one is odd out?
Joe, listen to me. No.
No?
No.
Why?
People like to talk about the beauty of childbirth and having to...
No. It's not
Joe,
that. I'm talking about after the birth.
No.
Like, after.
But
Because
the
after
8-9
birth
months of torture...
Some people love being pregnant.
Because they're sick, Joe.
And
There's something wrong with that.
I've heard second trimester is good. First trimester is like...
Is a shithole.
Well, if you get... like morning sickness, like that's normally when it's the worst. Second trimester it chills, and then third trimester, yeah.
We calling everybody today.
Phone a friend.
Fuck around. Oh,
What?
Calling her so boring.
No, she'll love it.
No, but she's boring.
Dad, she's gonna listen to this.
No, she's not.
She won't listen
She
to
hates
one that
hearing my
she's on.
voice.
I mean, I hate hearing your voice too, but here we are. I love how we always have to give the warning, like, you're on the podcast. Don't say anything crazy.
Because they're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. See what happens when you have kids? You don't answer your phone.
Who are you calling? Who is that?
A friend who had 2 kids.
Call the one.
Oh!
Tess, what is wrong with you?
Hey, don't say anything crazy. You're on the podcast, please.
Okay.
We have a couple questions.
Okay.
No, give me the phone.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, girl. So, well, I need some information from you.
Okay.
Woman to woman, we're talking about pregnancy. Des is saying don't do it. He's saying it's miserable. He's saying, like, the pregnancy period is terrible. So I would like to know your thoughts and opinions.
I have to apologize because he probably got that viewpoint from me because I've been nothing but complaining and yeah, I mean it can be beautiful. I'm just saying the older you get, the less beautiful it is.
Oh God, don't say that. The clock is ticking for me every day. Don't say that.
I'm just saying, girl, be prepared, okay?
Oh,
It's
no.
not fun. When I had my first son, it was all easy breezy, beautiful, awesome, and then this one has been a pain.
How was your first trimester? Like, did you have, like, morning sickness? Was it...
You can ask Des. I barely left to bed. Like...
Oh, shit.
All the sickness.
Like death. It was like death.
Was the second trimester better?
Yes. Like, you get this, like, burst of energy in your second trimester that you didn't have in your first trimester.
Mm-hmm.
But then by the time you get to your third trimester, like, it's...
You're tired. You're over it.
And tired. And so there's a little bit of, reprise in the middle. But for the most part, I would not recommend.
Damn.
I
So,
would not recommend.
But like, does the kid not make it worth it? Like, would you have another one? Would you have another one?
I'm excited to have another baby, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I would want to do it again now. Like, I wish I had them, like, back-to-back earlier.
Gotcha.
That would have been, like, great, and then I could just get it over with. So if I'm telling you guys, whoever's on the podcast, whoever's you're listening, whoever wants this information, if you have a baby when you're young, just have 3 and just be done. So by the time you're like in your late 30s, 40s, your kids are grown. You guys can drink together and enjoy your time. Just do it early. That's my recommendation.
Okay, but what I'm hearing is, although it's not a great experience and you're not like enjoying certain aspects of pregnancy, it's not that bad that you wouldn't have another one.
To be honest, people treat you really nice when you're pregnant.
Of course, I mean, I would hope.
You get some perks. It's not terrible. I'm not saying that I wouldn't try again. Maybe if Des would let me try for a girl, maybe. And if I didn't have to go to work, that's a big thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So if you have, like, somebody who's like, yeah, you can quit and just be pregnant and that's your full-time job, girl, do it.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay. No, that makes sense. Like, different factors.
What, Liz?
Mm-hmm.
Who's what, Liz?
No, nobody.
Des is over here rolling his eyes, of course.
Of course.
Okay, but thank you. I appreciate that input.
No problem. All honesty.
Any comments, Des?
Bye.
Hey, love you. See you later.
Goodbye. Love you too.
Bye.
Because they would come for me if I didn't say that. They would come for me. Do you want another opinion?
Sure.
I feel like we're on a roll with this phone call thing.
This episode's going to be called Phone a Friend. Or Scratch and Sniff.
Oh, God, what numbers? Okay, let's try this one.
Oh, blocked.
Now that one. I would.
Blocked.
All right.
I would love one day for you to call me and it just does that.
That's not funny.
Just once. Like, you know.
And she has 2. And she has 2 in her.
She's preggo with 2?
No.
Oh. I was going to say, like, in her belly. What is this, Skype?
Yep. No. Snapchat.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I know the sound, but it sounds like ancient.
See, I don't like people not answering my calls.
You need to put the mic right
No,
here.
I know, but she's not answering, so it's okay.
True.
See, took too long.
No, I feel like she kind of confirmed what I thought. You know, it's like, it's not always sunshine and roses, but like, the beauty is that like you have your baby at the end, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, being pregnant isn't what scares me. It's
The pain.
giving birth.
Joe, the whole thing is pain. Imagine you're just
My whole
sitting
life
here
is pain. I'm
somebody's
used
just
to it.
kicking you from the inside.
Already happening.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I
from
didn't
the
know.
inside.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Sounds like I'm carrying the double spawn. No. But like, I don't know. I just feel like
That's what they are.
that's what you were. So any seedling of
I
yours.
was great.
Yeah? Should I call your mom?
Who do you think I'm calling?
Oh.
How dare you?
When you call someone and they text you back?
Was that an accident? Hello? Hello? Hey there, sunshine and rainbows.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Hi.
Is that the baby?
Hi. Okay, so you're on a podcast right now with me, okay?
Okay.
We have a question.
Hi.
What's the question? Hi.
Okay, Joe, you can ask.
Hello. We're just talking about pregnancy. So we wanted to know, because Des seems very adamant that I should not get pregnant and have children because it's terrible and horrible and nothing ever good comes from it. So yeah. He feels very strongly about it. So we just wanted to know from someone who's been there, done that, what your thoughts are about pregnancy. Like, was it bad for you? Was it a good pregnancy? And if, regardless of the experience you had, like, do you feel like it's worth, like, was it worth it to do it again?
That's her husband in the background singing.
Yeah.
Okay, vocals? Damn.
So pregnancy is kind of it's rough. I'll say that. Like the beginning can be a little. A lot of people get like morning sickness and all of that. I luckily didn't.
Okay.
But as it goes on, you get used to it. It's just like the final trimester, the last couple of weeks where you're like, hey, I'm over this.
Yeah.
But after that, everything is just worth it. Like once you see your newborn baby, you're just like, everything was worth it.
See, that's what I hear, and that's what I understand. How was, like, I mean, you don't have to get too detailed because it's personal, but like, how was the actual birthing process for you? Was it relatively smooth? Was it traumatic? I've heard like everything across the board.
You know what? Everyone's different. For me personally, it was a little bit easier than I expected, probably because I did take the epidural. And my baby was small, so it was like we pushed for like maybe 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. So
Okay.
for me, it wasn't terrible. Like I would do it again, obviously, because of my experience. But then you have other people where they're like, okay, I went through hell. I'm not doing this again.
Right.
So it just depends.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. Des, you have any follow-up questions?
No, I don't. Don't lie to them because it is horrible. It is.
It really was not.
It is a rough 8-9 months of somebody beating you up inside out. Don't lie to them.
They don't start kicking for months.
Obviously, you get those kicks and jabs, but
They don't start right
not
away.
terrible.
They don't have
It's
leggies right
horrible.
away.
They don't have knees, Joe. They have legs.
When a baby kicks, does it hurt? Like, what does it feel like?
So in the beginning, it doesn't hurt. It just feels weird because you feel something moving around your tummy. It's like those movies like Alien vs Predator. You're just like,
That's what it looks like. To be fair.
and then it's when it gets to the end where it can be uncomfortable because obviously their kicks are like a little bit stronger. But it doesn't hurt. If they kick your ribs, that might hurt a little bit. It'll be like a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10, but it doesn't hurt. It's just
Okay.
uncomfortable.
Okay. See, Des?
No, I don't see. Thank you. I have 2 numbers for you, and I call both of them, and both of them don't work, and I'm offended. But we'll talk about that later.
Oh, we will.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, I like calling my friends when they answer.
I feel like, sorry guys, I don't have any pregnant or I have one friend who, like one close friend that I could call who has kids, but she has twins and she's not going to answer. Not on the first ring. Like she'll call me back.
Yeah, eventually.
She's too busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not going to answer. So, but I don't know. Like I do want kids, but I don't want all that.
No.
Okay, so I'll just be alone forever.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
I'll leave all of my assets to my dog.
Yeah, people do that. So
Yeah. The problem is when people do that, I feel like it's like, yeah, whoever's taking care of your dog.
Thank you. Are they actually taking care of your dog?
That's the thing, because I would rather leave it to someone, a person that I trust,
Yeah.
and I can just trust them with my dog,
Yeah.
rather than leave it in my dog's name and whoever's caretaker is living the life. While meanwhile, my dog's on the street begging for scraps.
Living life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Don't have babies.
How did we get to babies? I thought we were talking about the guy on IG.
How did we get to babies?
I don't know. I think you were just being Gretchen. I think you were just being
It's
terrible.
possible. It's very possible.
I think you just got a little personal.
Yeah.
And
it went left.
and then we're like, phone a friend.
Let's
I
just
don't
call
know.
somebody.
I like calling people.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
nice. We should do this more often.
We do it every now. No, because we don't want to oversaturate.
Oh, that's true. That's
But
true.
we are lobbying to get Mrs. Fred.
Yes. What?
I think Elizabeth or something like
Elizabeth,
that.
yes,
But
yes.
I like Mrs. Fred.
Okay, Mrs. Fred.
Because that's what Fred likes, Mrs. Fred.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on
He
it.
tried.
He did. He did.
What?
Like, I personally know the update, and I would love for you guys to know the update.
And I would love to know the update.
but I want you guys to hear it
from the source.
Yeah.
And like, if we are organizing a call, we would like.
Yeah,
have
because it has to be a whole episode because
a whole episode.
Because she wants to tell it from her perspective, beginning to end.
True, because we've only heard it
From mine.
nosy
From the
Des.
horse's mouth.
From the horse mouth.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What's crazy is that noise that you made. Okay, I want to know from you.
Mhm.
You know the term "spin in the block."
Yes.
When you spin the block, you
go back.
go back.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's used for like driving.
Yeah.
Or that's how it originated.
No,
but like when you
drive-bys, but yeah.
No, drive by, you're gone.
No.
You don't spin the block.
You spin the block if you didn't get what you needed to get.
Oh.
Spin the block. So you spin around again and kratata. Pishing wang wang.
You know what you remind me of? You know that meme where it's like the guy's like, rat-ta-ta-ta, I'm in the ghetto.
Never seen that in my life.
Just look in the mirror.
Yep.
So I want to know your thoughts on spinning the block in terms of people. Have
I'm
you
with
ever?
it.
Which
Yep.
you're with it?
Yep. The fuck?
Okay, go for it. Say what you gotta say. Because so basically I know that like I've always looked at like certain like relationships where it's like they're on again, off again, on again, off again, and it's like toxic, but they can't like let each other go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh, that's a block that we don't need to. The block is hot. Like, get off.
Yeah.
But then I've seen stories where it's like,
It works out in the
we
end.
were high school sweethearts, or it was my first love, and then like we grew apart, but then we found our way back together, and now we're living happily ever after. We're 80 years old with all our kids and grandkids, and we have a happy life. And I'm like, oh my god. So like I'm neutral on spinning the block. I think it depends on the person, obviously.
Yes. It depends on the people and what their goals are in the end, right?
Right.
So
Because I think it's like when you spin the block and it works out, I think it's one of those like right person, wrong time.
yeah.
Because I really believe in that.
Yeah,
I believe that
yeah.
you can like meet someone and shit can be like really good.
Yeah.
Or like the person can be good, but it's just like for whatever, there's different factors
For
in
sure.
life. Like maybe it's your living situation, maybe it's your financial situation, maybe you're just not mature. Like, you know what I
That's
mean?
where
And
I'm
it's
going.
like, yeah. And like, or like, you know, they're figuring themselves out, or they need a hoe phase, or, you know, like whatever it may be. I just think like sometimes it can be the right person.
Nobody needs a whole phase. I just want to throw that out there.
I think so too.
Nobody needs a whole phase.
And this is coming from a residential hoe.
Fact.
Because like,
Fact.
you know that there's been moments where I'm like, man, I just want to be outside.
Yeah, no, you don't.
But then like when it comes time to it, I'm like, like, don't talk to me. Like, I don't close the doors. They're coming through the window. Right. I get a DM from someone. I'm like, Des, what does this mean? Please.
Help! I'm not opening it. He's gonna come through the computer.
Through the computer. It is a phone. You are so old. Through the internet.
Hang up the phone.
Plug it out. Take out the battery. Remember when phones you could take the batteries out?
Yeah. I used
We've
to love
come
that.
a long way.
I used to love that.
Well, I used to love it because like when the battery becomes shitty, you can
You
just
can
like
just change
replace
it.
it.
Exactly.
Now they make you
Yeah.
buy a whole new $2,000 phone. Yeah.
Yeah, spin the block. I am team spin the block.
Have you spun the block?
Yeah, I'm literally spinning a block right now.
Ooh, I knew that. I just
Yeah, like I am team spin the block because I don't think I actually care.
about what?
Like, oh, I was in a relationship and I don't want that person no more. Shit, you want me? All right, let's talk about it.
I think though, when I think of like certain people I've dated, and it's like, yeah, like, you know, good person, but I'm like, nah, like the reason the relationship ended, I think sometimes if you're too fundamentally different, like no matter how you grow, you're still not.
No, 100%.
Like, you know what I mean?
Not compatible in that sense.
Yeah.
But I would still spin the block.
Just for the sake of it? So that means you would spin the block with essentially anybody that you've already dated.
Almost anybody. There's one person I wouldn't spin the block with because there's no point. Because, woo.
Who? The dream one? No.
No, God.
No, because that's why I was like,
No, not that one.
oh, the other one?
Letter. You read the letter. You read the letter on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who that was.
You know who that was. They said the name at the end.
So you wouldn't spin the block with that one?
No.
Why? Like, what makes that one different?
Like, I wasn't too interested in
The
them.
first place?
In them.
But that doesn't make sense to me because you don't date a lot of people.
Yeah.
You have relations.
This day, how dare you? How dare you? You not know me and tell me I would never date a guy with a kid. Why the fuck?
Oh, I thought you were saying me.
No. Oh, sorry.
When you said
God, no.
you,
Sorry,
I
not
was like,
you. No,
me?
oh God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
No, not you.
that you
Them.
sounded personal.
That was personal.
But it sounded personal.
That's how we
to
ended up
me.
dating. Because bet you won't date a nigga with a kid.
Oh, right. You were trying to prove that. I remember you told me that, which is stupid.
Motherfucker. Don't disrespect men with children. You can say, I wouldn't date a guy who doesn't take care of their kids. Mm-hmm. I can understand that.
One thing about Des, he's going to take care of his children. All 7 of them.
Joe?
What?
If I had 7, I would.
One for every day of the week. Nick Cannon style. You know what I'm saying?
No, I want them all the time. I want them to be siblings and love each other. And
Oh,
yeah.
No, I just mean like one kid. Not you spend one day,
okay,
one kid for every day. You know?
I'm okay with that.
You would not want that. You would not be okay with that because you wouldn't
If I
have
had
any
enough
peace.
money, I would be. Because the older one would take care of the rest of them.
No, you can't do that.
Of course I can.
No.
What do you think happened to me?
Right. You are just passing on the generational
Damn
trauma.
straight. Why do they get to have fun and I can't have fun?
Nah.
The same way I just want to beat one of my kids, but I can't because they're not that bad to beat.
Can you say that on air?
Yeah, because I haven't, but I just want to. I want to.
Hello, CPS?
Like, I told my oldest son, like, you growing up, I just was waiting for you to, like, they're so afraid of me. It looks like I beat them. So
They're afraid of you?
The other day, we're in the car.
Des, the one who's trying to throw you down the stairs
No,
is
terrified.
afraid of you?
He's terrified. And it's crazy.
Oh, so this is self-defense for him.
No, 100%. Like, he's plotting from now.
He's fighting for his life.
He
Wait till he gets bigger. Y'all are gonna scrap if you don't shape up.
Where were we? We were either at the older one's school or we were in the car.
Okay.
But
who was we? Just you and the oldest?
Me, the baby, and girlfriend.
Okay.
So.
Oh, but the kid wasn't there.
No.
Okay.
And baby was doing something, and I turned, like he wasn't listening to her, and I turned, and I started to just raise my hand because I was gonna point at him, and just point. But I
do the point. Like how would you point? Like point at me the way you'd point at him. Okay, that's not. I thought I was gonna be intimidated. No. I wanted to laugh. Do it again. Well, do it into your camera so they can see, like the way you would do it to your son. Sorry. It's too slow.
No, that's.
You got to be like
Joe.
You like
no,
aggressive. Come here.
As I rose my hand, this kid was like, and she was like, "Oh my God, Des, what did you do to him?"
Do I really need to call CPS?
I'm like, I didn't do nothing. Like he looked terrified.
Where is he now?
He's with his mother.
Okay. That I trust. With you?
And it's so crazy because no matter how much I...
You know, the more you fiddle with that, the more...
No, I realized. So I stopped. I really stopped. I was trying to fix it while talking and it wasn't fixing. And I was like, let's let it go.
Yeah.
Wow. Train of thought gone. I haven't beat him. I've given him the death stares. Mm-hmm. I've ignored him.
Have you done a little like hand pop or little butt pat?
No.
Okay. How 20-25 of you?
No.
Because we know our parents used to.
No.
What?
No. This is what I do. Little Joe.
Sorry.
Joe.
Sorry, go.
Joe. I go. Little baby.
I've been hit. You hit his pressure point?
All of them. All the time.
That what the neck one is the most like
paralyzed. I know.
What is wrong?
And I do it with such a straight face. That's why
you were just gonna grab and like squeeze.
Absolutely,
I didn't know you were gonna press my pressure point, and you didn't even get it good, and you got me.
And it's just one finger I use. Just
he's 3. If you use more than a finger, you actually go to jail.
Sometimes I'll hold his hand when he's not listening. Can I have your hand, please?
Des. Okay, I'm gonna stop you there because I feel like you can't admit this stuff.
I just hold his hand.
No,
I just hold his hand
because I care about you. We're gonna.
I can't hold my son's hand.
No, we're gonna change the subject. Because I care about you, we're gonna stop this right now. Interesting. Okay, on feeding off of the spinning of the block.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Okay.
I'll connect them in a second, but do you believe that almost everybody cheats? I believe that everyone can, but like...
Do I believe almost everyone cheats?
So
not just physically. Because you can emotionally cheat, you can mentally cheat.
You can. Right now, let's just say physical cheating. I was talking to someone recently, and they told me that out of everyone, they don't know anyone who, like, they don't have any, like, friends or anyone, like, relatively close, that girl, guy, that hasn't cheated.
You?
Right. So when I said that.
Like what?
They were like, I don't believe you. I'm like.
You don't have to believe me.
Right. But I was like, you don't, no one? I get it. Like, everyone has friends who have cheated. But, like, no one?
I have.
Stop. You don't agree with that statement.
You?
I'm not.
If I'm talking about actual friends, like people like, ugh.
People, like, you don't have to be like besties, but
people along the way.
Had conversations about relationships with enough to know if they have or hadn't cheated. So, like, acquaintances, social friends.
And we're talking about actual cheating, like not lying about cheating.
What do you mean?
Like they cheated, but they're like, no, I didn't. I would never do that.
Well, I mean, if you have proof, but like if they say they didn't, they didn't. Oh, I'm interrupting.
No, I agree with the person.
I am not an anomaly in this scenario.
Other than you.
Are we phoning a friend?
And we're talking about people who are.
I can confidently say that
my brother.
Majority. What about your brother?
Hasn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't laugh. Why is that funny? That's a good thing.
No, that is a good thing.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Is Dante dating anyone?
Not right now, but he was.
I feel like Dante's someone you should have on the podcast. You should come on the podcast, Dante.
He would love to. Sorry.
I know he would.
Hold on.
Okay. Is this a girl or guy?
Girl.
Hello.
Hey there. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You're on the podcast right now, okay? I just have one question.
Oh.
Have you ever...
Guys.
Hi.
Have you ever cheated on somebody you were actually dating?
Have I ever cheated?
Yeah.
He would say I cheated, but we did have a discussion about it. So no.
What were what was the discussion? What were the terms and conditions?
The terms and conditions was an open relationship.
Okay, so then that's not cheating if it's established.
Okay, and so I was like, okay, cool. And the next day, I kissed someone. He's like, what the fuck, you cheated? So,
Okay, so I don't count that as cheating.
Then no, I have never.
Okay, see? There we go. Okay, that's good. That's what I thought. That's why I called you. Okay, bye.
Ask her the question I asked you.
Oh, wait, what'd you ask me?
Like, do you
Oh,
think that
do you think that pretty much everyone is a cheater or has cheated? Like, do you know any friends personally that have
No,
not?
I think in some sense, like emotionally.
No,
you may
just
have
physically.
cheated. Physically, no. I don't think everyone's a cheater.
Thank
I don't know.
you.
Do you know people who have not cheated that you can be like, yeah, this person has never cheated?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice of you. Okay.
Yeah. You does one.
Bye. Please. Thank you. I love you. Bye.
You know what? Here's the thing. That was my girl up until she
I'm
said
a ride
that.
for my motherfucking nigga.
And then now I'm like, she's completely not credible just because
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That statement is crazy. I know she's making a joke, but like
That's
now
crazy.
credit gone. Credit gone. Because if you're in front of us, like a judge, if you're on the stand, you can't make jokes like that. Because now the jury's like, a known cheater. If you look up cheater in the definition, it's Des going,
What's wrong with you?
like doing his little, yeah. Oh God, the lip lick.
Ooh. I was supposed to shave before I got here, but I didn't have time. So
Like shave off. Would you ever go clean?
I'm not allowed to.
No, but like, okay, fair. Cause
Would
like
I?
I said, we watched the barber videos and fair.
Would I? No.
Would you ever do goatee, like mustache and bottom, but shave cheeks?
Yeah.
Because you've done that
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Would
Would you ever just shave just a mustache and just have?
For content, I would.
Oh.
Like I do the stupidest things for stuff. So
I can, guys. Here's the thing.
I can get Des to do some shit.
what I realized today. I knew that Des is down, right? But like I realized that for content, I could get Des to do a lot, and
Yeah.
I don't want to ever abuse
No,
that.
don't.
But I
rather
gotta
spice it up.
No, we have to do some stuff. We have to use it, but not abuse it.
Okay,
like,
I'm okay
you know?
with that. Yeah.
Because like there's stuff that I would do also for content that I wouldn't do like regularly, right? But okay. See, I can confidently say like most of my close circle has not cheated.
I can say that confidently too.
Right. About my people.
Yeah, not mine. God, no.
But that's what I'm saying. So maybe to me, because of who I'm surrounded by, I'm like, yeah, people cheat, but like I don't think it's majority.
Yeah.
I would honestly say majority don't, at least physical. And I think anyone can kind of be tempted mentally, but you gotta like that's. I think that's.
See, it's iffy, right? Because if we are together, and like most couples who argue and say shit they don't mean, fuck you, I'm done.
I would not say that.
No. I'm just saying that a lot of
and
people
someone
do
can't
that.
say that to me because bye.
A lot of people do that, and they're upset in the moment, and they broke up, and that's why a lot of
like one of those
that one night, and then the next morning you're like,
area.
okay, I'm sorry, and you did some shit last night, but in your brain, I was single when I did it. But realistically, were you actually single, or were you just upset about whatever?
Yeah, but I can't. Like, you know, when people are just like, I'm done. Like, I don't like throwing that out unless I'm actually done.
Even when I'm done, I ain't throwing that out. Bye. You didn't watch Mufasa, so you wouldn't get.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Okay.
Or
There's a
Inside
bye
Out.
reference there.
Which one should I watch first, Mufasa or Inside Out?
Oh, Mufasa.
Because I have to do the first
Mufasa.
Inside Out first.
Yeah, no, Inside Out.
I know the second one is the one that really gets you. So
yeah, Mufasa for sure.
Which one will make me cry?
Definitely Inside Out.
I don't know if I'm in the mood to cry right
Exactly.
now.
So Mufasa, you'll be like,
I could use a good cry.
This makes
but I'm not
so
in the
much
mood
sense
for it. You know,
Oh,
I'm not in the mood to be
I know
upset.
those ones. Yeah.
You know, you're just like I'm
I
gonna
don't
hurt
want to
my
piss
own
myself
feelings.
off. Yeah. Tonight's not the night for that. It's
It's like I need it. It's coming soon.
Yeah, but not yet. Not yet. I understand.
Just gotta put it on the back burner for
Yeah.
now.
We can hold it a little longer.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. But like what do you think is that like difference where you can say majority of your friends have and I can like, because we can't say it's a culture thing.
No. We can just say it's who you associate yourself with.
But what makes people different in that way?
I think
because I would argue to say like your friends are good people and they're compassionate and they care.
Oh, for sure.
And when they're in a relationship, like they, you know, so it's like, and I would say the same thing about my people. So it's like, because of that, I would say my friends would not cheat because they are compassionate and they care and they would not want to hurt that other person or do that.
But maybe you don't know they cheated.
Here's the thing. I cannot say like, I'll die on the cross for it because you really don't know. But the same way you can kind of look at my people and be like, I'm pretty sure. Not with all of them. I know some have. I know. But most.
You think
have
most?
Not. Yes.
I want to say some.
Like, I wish I could like give names because I'd be like, this one has not, this one has not, this one. Like, I really. And are we like.
Okay, the one that you called earlier.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Shut up.
No.
Never.
Never.
Run it back. Circle the block and ring that back, fam. No. 100%.
No.
Never.
No.
And you know that for a fact. You can die on the cross on that one. Because I can die on the cross on my friends cheating.
I hope he answers again.
No way.
He hasn't cheated.
Ever.
No.
Fuck it off.
While in a relationship. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, you're still on the podcast.
Okay, what's going on?
We are now talking about cheating, and about cheating.
Eating?
Cheating in like a relationship.
Oh, okay.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm at the gym.
It sounds like
You're at the gym.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, we were talking, and I said that majority of the people in my life that I know have not cheated. Like, cheating is not normal in my circle. And Des was saying it is a little more normal to him and his friends. Like, most of his friends have cheated at some point, whether they're an active cheater or not. Like, at some point they have. I said, I don't think so. Now, you are anonymous, keep in mind, but we would like to know. I say that I don't believe you have ever cheated in a relationship.
Yes, you have.
Des thinks you probably have.
Me? No, I have not.
Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
I have not.
He's not like
You know
that.
why? I don't want no damn bad energy coming back at me in the future. Karma's a bitch. I know how it's like. I don't want to pay no consequences. I don't cheat.
That's my boy. That's
We're
my
not
boy.
of that.
That's my. I told you.
We're not of that.
I said I would put it.
I'm probably one of the most faithful guys out there. I don't cheat. When I stick with one person, I stick with one person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I watch porn just like everybody else.
Yeah, it's different when you're single. People can do whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But in a relationship, I told him you wouldn't cheat, and I think like most of our circle. Can you agree that most of our friend group would not cheat? Not all of them, because but
Yeah.
I think most of our people do not do that.
No, I don't think they do. No.
All right.
Good for you guys.
Thank you, love. We'll talk later.
All right, cool. All right, see you later.
Bye.
That felt good, huh?
Because like
That's good.
I feel it. Like I
No,
know.
I understand. That's why
And
I called the one I called.
It's true though. It's like for me, it's like a respect thing. Like we're dating and like maybe you're not doing what you need to do, but like I wouldn't want to do that to you. I don't want that karma back to me. I wouldn't want it done to me. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Like let's just end it and then let me go do my thing. Let me go spin the block. Let me go.
I think I can call a guy that's never cheated. I think so.
But will they answer?
Don't let me down. I want to.
You have to remind them that they're anonymous so that they like admit it. Like because if they think their identity is exposed,
the number you are calling
is currently cheating.
This is the most I've called people in my life.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
what's happening?
You're good?
Yeah, I'm just out right now. What's going on?
Okay. You're on the podcast right now. You're anonymous, right? Okay.
I'm on a podcast right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question.
Anonymous.
Yeah.
Say it again.
You are anonymous.
Okay, cool.
Have you ever cheated? Like you are with somebody and physically cheated on them?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, you let me down, buddy.
I knew it.
I said I know one guy that probably hasn't.
Oh shit, my bad.
No, you're good. I appreciate the truth though. But all right, thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye. The laugh.
Yeah. He's like, fuck.
The voice. I'm like, I know that voice.
Yeah. Well, my friend group.
Yeah, like I feel like it's too easy for me to call like my girlfriends. But even like my closest like guy friend, I would say not you, but
No, you can't call me and ask me that, Joe.
like the other one. That's not even a call and ask. That's a waste of a call.
Yeah, that's like, hey, can you tell us some stories?
Can you yap for 10 hours? Yeah. Okay. So do you think that you could spin the block on someone who has cheated, whether you know it's on you or not?
Yeah.
You don't care?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Why is that?
Because I have. And one thing I've always told myself is, Des, if you ever got cheated on or anything like that, you have to hug it. Because you have done this.
Because like my friend said, karma, right?
Yeah. And so with a lot of things
That's the thing. Why would you want to attract that karma? I don't want that.
Because
Keep
the
that.
pussy did tight. We call her Titus. She have the ta.
What is wrong with you?
Oh boy. Honestly, I'm someone who, it's not that I like the dramatics. It intrigues me. And that's my problem. If I'm intrigued, that's very problematic. So these days I try to just mind my own business because I can't afford to mind nobody else's. Barely making it through my business.
Says a man who said if he could, he would have 7 kids. What if they were all boys?
Oh my honestly,
Usually men love sons. Like they, because like, oh, my boy is going to be a spitting image of me and like carry on the name and,
I think for me, why I've always wanted a girl was I've always, like, since I was like grade 5, grade 6, I've always talked to a lot of women, a lot of girls, young girls who have gone through stuff. And I'm like,
where's your father?
where's your dad? He didn't kill nobody? What the? And even if the like
when Des says he's had experience with women and asking where their dad is, he's talking about me.
I have a friend who he has a teenage daughter, and the daughter recently self-harmed. However, she said she was just curious what it would feel like. And I told him that is actually how it starts. Curiosity. However, I said the fact that she showed you and told you is a trust thing. Mm-hmm. And she had asked, don't tell mom, da-da-da. And he's like, Des, I don't know what to do. I said, don't tell mom. This is between you and her. She's letting you in her safe. Nope. The reason why is because mom is more aggressive.
Okay.
So now, regardless of why she did it, maybe she's feeling a little insecure.
The reaction from mom is going to make it worse.
Okay, and now, if I do it again, I'm not even going to tell dad.
Yeah.
Because she had said, Dad, I'm so sorry. Like, I promise I won't do it again. Like, you're doing a great job. Like, I love you.
I do think it's acceptable to keep secrets if you're protecting someone.
Yes.
Like, because then she could cut herself and actually herself.
And that's what he told her he was worried about.
Yeah.
So.
But I do think it gets to the point where it's like, oh no, I am very, very worried. Then you do have to tell mom.
Yes.
But if it's that in between, all right.
Like
then
this,
it's
this is the first ever what's going on kind of thing
that he knows about. But we can hold
that we can
truth.
say, yeah, exactly, yeah. So. He was pretty worried about it, and he's like, Des, I don't know what to do. I said, just keep having that relationship where she can trust you. Mm-hmm. Because right now she's probably having a hard time, the teenage years of a young girl's life especially is very confusing, very hard. She's probably looking at other girls like, wow, like they're so beautiful and I don't feel beautiful, or these little things that go on in their head that they don't tell anybody can cause her to do this. But if you're there and she knows you're there for her and you can reassure her, whatever, that alone will be enough for her to not try and do it again.
Yeah.
Father 101. That's why they come to me. Who's that dad? Na 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 na. I'm that.
Sorry, I caught a glimpse of my face in the camera.
No, I caught a glimpse of your face with my real eyeballs.
Glad you could see.
Thank you. You're close enough.
Okay. I don't really want to talk about this, but I feel like to wrap up the episode, I know Des has been itching. He came in today and he said, I have a story.
Do I have a story for you guys?
He said it was spooky.
As fuck.
Don't make it long.
Okay. I'll make it quick because I don't even know the full story, but I got to tell you guys.
How you coming with stories
no,
if you don't know?
No, because I got to get it off my chest.
Okay. It's spooky, so I'm kind of like, ugh.
So, I'm going to look at you. I'm going to look at you. So.
Someone's sitting there like.
So, we have previously spoken about the spooky things that I've witnessed, that my cousin has witnessed, and things like that.
A couple episodes ago,
of that nature. Yeah.
Chatted about this. Yeah.
Now, yesterday, I had spoken to my mother. Hey, Mom, what's up? Lord Jesus, there's Wayne. Yes. So, my mom begins to tell me that something happened and it felt like a movie. It was so unreal to her that it still did not feel real. Now, the cousin who had previously seen a ghost, a duppy, it has now had a exorcism experience.
Uh-huh.
I
don't have my rosary with me, Des.
I know. I didn't want to really prepare you, to be honest.
That's not nice.
I'm trying to start somewhere, and I'm like, where do I start? Like in the movie,
she's had an exorcism experience where she was exorcised, or she was a party at an exorcism.
Let's get to the story quick.
I love how I said make it quick, and you haven't even gotten to the story. Yeah.
So she's with her boyfriend, and all of a sudden she starts crying and screaming. She wants her mom. She wants her mom.
Is this somewhat recently?
This is days ago.
Okay.
This is recent.
Why did she start?
We don't know. We don't know.
Okay.
So
who did you hear the story from? Her?
From my mom, who was on the phone live. So now the boyfriend is kind of like, what? Like it's 1 a.m. Like, what do you mean? Like, oh, I need my mom. So calls mom. Hey, mom, couple doors down. She needs you, blah, blah, blah. Look at the time, guys. Come on. I don't know. She's crying. She needs you. She's in pain or something. I don't know. Okay, cool. Now, mom just recently had a foot injury. So mom limps all over. She had to get her toe amputated. So she limps on over, and now my cousin, who is woman, is now man. Exactly.
Wait, I got lost. So your cousin is trans?
No, my cousin is a woman, but there's a man voice coming out of her body.
Huh? Oh no, Des, please! I don't.
No, Joe, like
please,
deep ass like voice.
Please.
So
can
my
we
aunt
just end the episode?
So
I just don't want to be here.
My aunt
I don't.
is
You're ignoring me. Why are you ignoring me?
My aunt is like confused, cool. Obviously, but Jamaicans, you know, they kind of pray and all that stuff. Can I leave and
you tell the audience?
No, you have to stay. So my aunt's like praying and like, oh my God, like what's going on, blah blah blah. And my aunt's praying and praying and praying. So my aunt's like, who are you? Like,
she's looking at her daughter.
Looking at her daughter, and her daughter is and answering in a deep man voice. So she says, who are you? This nigga says, Peter. Peter?
I actually have goosebumps.
So my aunt's like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? We want her. There was 3 of them in her, according to Peter.
Des, like,
so
goosebumps. Like,
Peter, Peter then begins to tell my aunt, because my aunt's like, no, you're not getting my daughter. Absolutely not, blah, 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 blah. Right now, they can't do anything because of the boyfriend. But once the boyfriend is gone, we're coming for her. To the point where
not leave me.
My aunt had to call other church members. This is 1:00 in the fucking morning.
And your mom is on the phone hearing
my mother, grandma was on the phone, and grandma came in the room like speakerphone, like, and they're hearing all of this. They're hearing
Peter's voice?
Everything. So some church members come, they called the pastor's on the phone praying. They had to go outside and not inside the house simply because the daughter, like my cousin, and her boyfriend were just projectile vomiting.
And the boyfriend? He's a ride or die shit.
And they asked, like, where did you come from? And they said, like, a place in Jamaica where she just started working.
But this cousin is not born there, right?
Yeah, she is.
Born
and raised, never left.
Oh, this person is in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is all happening in Jamaica.
I'm never going back there.
And they're just kind of like, what the hell? So when my mom told me the story, and something had happened to my cousin years ago that I kind of blame myself for. I don't think we'll have to talk about it. Oh my God, we'll talk about it. No, not trigger warning, because we're going to make it short. But
just give a brief, yeah.
Something happened to my cousin where they couldn't find her for, like, I want to say at least a month. And when they found her, she was bra and panty, walking down the street. It's like if we found you in Orangeville. What the hell are you doing in Orangeville? Because you were just where you were, where you live. Like, that's crazy.
You said it was a month later?
It was weeks. I want to say a month later.
Yeah.
And they found her rip up bra, rip up panty, walking the street like clueless. And they had brought her to the doctors and pastors and priests. And obviously they determined she was abused and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there was no, like, they don't know anything else.
They don't know what happened.
Exactly.
Wow.
And me and hers had spoken about it last year, about the situation, because for years I blame myself. Like, I still low-key do.
Why do you blame yourself?
Because we were kids, because I think at the time it happened to her, she might have been like 15, maybe 15.
And she's older than you?
No, younger.
Okay.
So she was like 14, 15. I was probably like 16, 17, maybe.
Okay.
And yeah, around that time. So when I went to go visit, it was March break for us. So I stayed for 2 weeks. I wanted to go back home, but she wanted me to stay for her school's sports day. And I was like, my mom's like, Des, come on, you know, she really loves you and she wants you to stay. I'm like, Mom, I want to go home. Like, I'm tired of this shit. The sports day is the last time they saw her.
Oh, so you feel like if you had stayed,
that would have never happened.
Because you would have been with her.
Exactly.
Obviously, you know that you can't blame yourself.
No,
for that,
100%.
But I get that feeling of like I could have done something, or I could.
And when after everything happened, all she kept, like, she was not talking, but all she said is she wanted to talk to me.
Oh my God.
But I can't talk to you because I feel like this is my fault. So I didn't talk to her. And then last year, we actually just spoke about it last year for the first time ever. And this is like 10 plus years later. And I told her why I feel like that. And she says she understands. And she's like, honestly, like, don't beat yourself up about it. Like, it is what it is kind of thing. Like, it happened.
Yeah, you're a kid. You had no way of knowing.
Exactly. And she was like, around this time every year, she starts to feel kind of fucked up. Like, randomly, just emotions.
So is this... Oh.
It's that time of year. And when I said it to my mom was like, oh, shoot, Des, you're right. It is. I completely forgot. And I'm like, you guys, there's something that they did to her around that time. And maybe it didn't fully go through, but it's not done. And like, it's just so crazy that the things that are happening to like my family in that area, because my aunt who passed away, like, she had a point where she was losing her mind. And it was just so random. And like, she was fine one day, and all of a sudden, like, she'll be on the phone with her mom, my grandma, and she'd be like, oh, go suck out your mother, you dirty wretch. And she's talking to my grandma. But to them, it's like, okay, you're losing it. And it's just so crazy, the little things that are happening, that I'm like, are you sure I'm a part of this family?
What was the verdict with Peter?
I don't know. I wanted to call grandma and ask grandma. They
genuinely need to get her exercised.
Genuinely,
like,
I'm
like
pretty
a proper,
yeah.
Not just her mother.
No,
being
like hold her, tie her down, and whatever.
Holy water, get a priest to pray.
All of
dunk her in that shit.
All of that. Acid.
Wow.
Oh no, they don't use acid. It just looks like acid.
It's holy water, but it's like acid to the demons.
Yeah,
but it doesn't hurt the human.
Yeah. I can find out what the update is. I didn't.
It's like, I want to, because I want to know that she's good, but like
I didn't inquire because I
feel like even listening to this, you're like
I
inviting
googled
shit
Peter.
into my.
I googled like
got
if
a
it was a
last name?
specific thing. No.
And
But like it didn't say anything specific. Like there was a specific one named Peter, because I'm like, okay, maybe there's a specific thing, but it didn't say anything. But who knows? Who knows? But it answered. And I was telling a friend, and a friend had the same experience. No.
Because maybe getting the other names
will help.
Yeah, because like these three are probably associated, or you know.
But Peter's probably in charge. Sounds like Peter's in charge. But that's terrifying.
She was like convulsing and stuff.
All of it. All of it. Like. Peter. Terrifying.
I like.
Lost for words. You wanted to end the episode there, so.
I'm sorry, y'all. I did not know what he was gonna say.
Nope, but I did.
All right, I think this is where we're gonna have to end. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, socials at The Square Room. If you have a question, a comment, a story that you want to share, write into us at thissquareroom.com. If you know any recommended priests, pastors, or anyone who does exorcisms in and around the what area? Well, we don't want to say. in Jamaica, or anyone who is willing to fly out to help a young innocent soul be saved, hit Des up. Do not, I repeat, do not come to me with that shit. I love you. Love your cousin by proxy. I don't know her, but love. But like, go straight to him with that. Not me. At Desi D18. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you next Tuesday.